During my early years of video work, I was a walking example of Murphy's Law. It seemed that just about every time the cameras rolled, something went wrong. You know, it all started on an Illinois bow hunt I was filming for Primetime Bucks 3. I had waited until the perfect time to hunt this particular stand, but when cameraman Pat Reeve and I got to the stand, we discovered we had company.
Good afternoon from lovely Illinois. This is one of those things that you pray doesn't happen when you're on a trophy whitetail hunt. We snuck into this stand site. We've got a great decoy set up here. And we snuck in. Just about to go up into the tree stand. Put the decoy out and go up into the tree stand. And a guy starts a chainsaw about 100 yards from us and starts cutting wood. The guy's over there walking back and forth. I can see him. He's got his tractor down there. Took us 15 minutes to walk at a good steady clip to get in here. He's got his tractor in here.
On that one, we got a hitch ride.
Hey, we could have got a ride. What do you do? At least he's not doing his laundry. It's about this time we're going to see a monster buck walk out here. Gee. Is he coming this way?
Now, the smart thing to do probably would have been to give up the afternoon hunt. But Pat and I decided to get into our stands and try to salvage what was left of the day. And then, just as light was fading and the deer were starting to move, guess what?
Got a guy sighting in his gun. A few hundred yards from us. He shot like 7 or 8 times already. Prime time. Why couldn't he sight that thing in at 1 o'clock this afternoon or 10 o'clock this morning? He could have done it some other time than now. Having fun though.
Pat and I never did score on that hunt, but it remains very memorable nonetheless. Another one of my more memorable hunts took place some years ago on opening weekend of the Wisconsin archery season. It was very hot and very dry. So Pat and I decided to set up near a small water hole in hopes of ambushing a thirsty buck. And we were encouraged when these does approached the water hole. But just a few moments later, the whole setup quickly went south.
Get out of here.
I'm sure it goes without saying, but I didn't film my tag in this hunt either. This last piece of video depicts a real odd situation. Fellow HS Pro staffer Gary Clancy and I were on a late season muzzleloader hunt in Iowa when Mr. Murphy's Law made yet another appearance. As Gary and I returned to our truck after a morning hunt, we were met with an unbelievable sight. From what we could tell, this cow must have been licking road salt off the HS truck and put his head too far into the wheel well.
What?
What kind of stuff you get us into?
I don't know.
I've never seen anything like it.
It's like the turkey
We always have an adventure, but this is the first.
Yeah. It's always an adventure.
Now I can assure you, this cow's head is trapped solidly between the tire and the wheel well, and it quickly becomes apparent that trying to wrestle the animal free is not going to work.
We might have to let all the air out of the tire just to get the cow loose.
After assessing the situation a bit more closely, I suggest that we jack up the front of the truck just enough to let the wheel drop and give us a bit more room to work. That's all it took.
There.
Once free, the cow takes a few steps to regain its balance. And aside from a worn spot behind its ear, the animal is none the worse for wear.
Look at that ear. Ow!